And welcome to the show. I am Lauren, and today in the studio we have a special guest, Tina Carter-Reaper with The Wedding Barn. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Well, thank you for having me.
The Wedding Barn in Pangburn. You've been around for how long?
About 2 years. April marks our second anniversary.
Well, happy anniversary.
Yes.
Tell us about this very cool facility.
We started about 2 years ago, and we purchased a piece of land about 7 years ago. My dad and mom owned one half, 100 acres, and we owned the other half. And it has an amazing view. It's actually called Little Red Mountain, but in the last 7 years we have dubbed it Love Mountain. We cleared about 20 acres of land, and it just created the most amazing view. We just couldn't imagine not sharing it.
So now you share it with brides-to-be, family reunions. Talk about all of the services that you guys offer.
We do a little bit of everything. In fact, we have just started doing proposal packages and elopement packages. But we do weddings. We do a lot of Harding University club parties. My dad taught at Harding for 35 years, and they've got about 70 social clubs. And they do formals once a semester and small events. So we've been doing Harding hayrides since 1978. My dad started doing them. So and my mom catered for 20 years, so we have a lot of experience and stuff like that. And it just kind of evolved. We started with weddings, obviously, and then now we do all kinds of things. We do parties, birthday parties, baby showers. We've done quinceañeros, which are amazing. We do little events. We did the Distinguished Young Women's Daddy-Daughter Dance this year.
Oh, wow.
And we just try to pick up a little bit of anything. We've had a mechanical bull. So if
if
you can come up with it, we'll try it once.
Wow. How can people find you all?
We have our Facebook and Instagram are the most interactive, because we can so quickly upload them, and I work all my events, so I try to upload all the neat, interesting things that occur every weekend.
Sure, absolutely.
So my Facebook page is The Wedding Barn, and my Instagram is The Wedding Barn at TTMini3.
Okay. And you mentioned Love Mountain. Talk a little bit more about that.
It started out when we first started going, we just had the wedding barn. Then we added a guest house, which sleeps like 12 to 14. It's got a pavilion. And last year we moved a covered bridge that my dad had built with my sons before he died. And it was in town, and we moved it out back, and we started doing small weddings with like hay bales and stuff like that for those small, intimate events that you didn't want a big hoorah, but you wanted special memories.
Yeah.
We moved it out back, and it makes the most amazing pictures because the mountain is off the back of it, and it's kind of got that old rustic wood look, but more importantly, it was built with love. I mean, my parents were married for 50 years. They met at Harding in the 60s, married when my mom was 18. And my dad died 4 years ago, and so they were together for 50 years. Everything he ever did was done with love.
And real quick, let's talk about this mother-daughter tea.
I'm really excited. We do a mother-daughter tea. This will be our third annual one. I used to go to the Governor's Mansion's Ladies' Tea, and I thought how fun this was. My husband and I have 6 boys from 18 to 30, so nothing in my life has been pretty. Not a piece of furniture that didn't have cleat marks. I have pulled snakes out of the tub and frogs out of the sink. So this was a really neat, fun thing to do that was pretty. And after we built the building, I thought, I can really do this awesome. So we do Noritake china, and we do a harpist. We do a horse and carriage valet parking. We have a barbershop quartet and a string ensemble, and it's all homemade desserts. We just try to step it up and give a little bit of Southern grace and maybe give us a chance to step back and be ladies again.
That sounds lovely. I'm sure all of that information is on your Facebook as well.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much for joining us today. And thank you all for joining us as well. That is the Wedding Barn in Pangburn. We'll see you next time.